Hey, man, a couple of weeks ago we had on Trevor Bain. We were talking to him, talking about some karting, and then I got into, hey, in the world of racing, there's always rivals and guys you need to give a little payback to. And when I asked him who his rival or who he need to give a little payback to, first name he screamed off was Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Yes, sir. Trevor and I, we have a lot of fun. We're pretty good friends off the track, and we definitely give each other a lot of respect on the track. And we went go-karting the other day, and we kind of just beat and banged, and he ended up getting me, so I got to get him back. But,
yeah, see, he said, we were joking about. We were joking about that too. Is that you go out there and have a good time, and it's where you can forget about racing. But he's like, no, I'm there to win, man.
That's right. We do. We definitely go to win, and we have a lot of fun doing it. But we just try to help each other on and off the track, and just get better each time.
Hey, now tell me about, were you there with McDowell and I think it's Justin Marks with their new track they're trying to build out there in Mooresville, but looks like some of the neighbors are having a little issue with that?
I've talked to Michael about it, but I haven't been out there to check it out where they're going to do it or anything like that. But we have talked about it, and sounds like it's going to be a great deal if they get it done.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man. I love that stuff. All right, we're talking to Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Let's talk about your ride, number 6, obviously. With no sponsorship, Roush still has you in development, wants to continue that program, doing very well when you get in it, and kind of when you stay out of trouble, man, you just seem to have some bad luck right now.
Definitely the bad luck is with us, for sure. But,
yeah, I don't want to rub it in or anything, but
it is. We got it, that's for sure. But no, all in all, from the start of the season to where we are now, we're definitely a lot better. Speed-wise, we actually got some speed in the car, and the same luck's with us that was at the beginning of the season. But we feel like we're starting to get things turned around. We're all starting to work together really well, and we got City Financial on our car this weekend at Charlotte. They're on for a half a season, so it's good to have them back on the car. Tell everybody that the cars always go faster when you have a sponsor on it. It seems like.
It is pretty amazing, especially when you end up in their backyard. It seems like, hey, look at me, I'm running up front.
That's right. So it's cool that we got them back on at Charlotte, and we actually got a cool sponsor for Daytona on our Ford Mustang down there. It's Blackwell Angus beef, and hopefully we'll be cooking some steaks and hanging out at Daytona with them.
You got that right. There's no doubt. I saw that on the test car when you guys were down there testing. Talk about that. Obviously, the Mustang coming out in the Nationwide Series starting in July with Daytona. I think that's great. That's the first time we'll see it. I don't know if they have any plans to bring it at any other tracks this year, but I know that that's where they plan on bringing it out and kicking it all off, and I think it's great. A little identity for the NASCAR Nationwide guys.
Yes, sir. I think we're going to run it at 4 other races, or 3 other races other than Daytona. I believe it's Michigan, Richmond, and there's one other one, and then Daytona. But Daytona's going to be the first one, and that race is going to be cool with, the first time to get the Mustang out there in the Nationwide Series, and hey, I think it's going to be a cool deal. It gives it, like you said, its own identity, and the cars were a handful when we tested, so it should be a really good race.
Yeah, talk about that, because that is one thing we did hear coming after that test is that, man, these cars, and they need some work with getting the grip back in these things. What happened, and where are we at with that?
Pretty much, what we tested with is what we got. Everybody's on the same playing field. Everybody was complaining about the same thing, but, I think NASCAR's done a great job with designing this car, and it's going to make you drive it, that's for sure. And
now where's it missing? Is it part of the spoiler? Is it the downforce on the car?
The difference from the Mustang and, say, our Ford Fusion is it's just got a lot more front downforce than our Ford Fusions do that we currently run. And, the balance between the front downforce and the rear downforce isn't as equal. And so it makes it a lot freer. And I think that's where everybody's getting that loose feeling from is just all the front downforce that these things have. So
now, were you still flat out around? Were you still flat out around the course?
Oh yes, sir. We were.
Yeah.
We were still flat out in single car runs, and then you can run wide open in the draft. It's just a little sketch, kind of a little scary a little bit there.
You need to pull in the pitch, change your underwear every now and then.
That's right.
Hey, well, will NASCAR keep it the same because that's the test, the last test before you actually guys get it on the track, or will they maybe increase the spoiler height on that car?
I don't think so. I think what we tested with is what we got.
Okay.
There's, like you said, you don't want to make any big changes there since that was the last test. And everybody, we got out there in a 24 car pack and drafted, and it probably ran 10 to 15 laps, and everybody made it through, so they probably figured, hey, that's good enough. We'll race it.
All right, we're talking to Ricky Stenhouse, drop D'Amico, Michele Rahal, Race Day on Fox Sports Radio. Ricky, what do you got coming up there? Oh, you know what? Real quick, I want to talk about Mike Kelly, crew chief. Actually, my wife knows him. How's that relationship going? Because as we know, it's all about communication, and unfortunately, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Oh, the communication between me and Mike Kelly has been great. We really get along good. We both like to kind of goof off, joke around, but when it comes down to it, we're both really serious about what we do, and definitely both want to succeed. And I got a lot of confidence in him, and he's got a lot of confidence in me, and that's really the main thing that you need these days is just have confidence in who you're working with. And so far, it's been a blast.
All right, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., we wish you nothing but the best, man, hopefully. And it's all, we know, seat time, seat time, seat time. And you're with an owner right now that is giving you that, and that's so important for a young kid's career. Hold on, right before we go here, I want to ask you, where can we get more information on you? Do you have Facebook, Twitter, all that great stuff?
We do. We've got all that good stuff. I update my Twitter quite often. And it's just at Stenhouse Jr. And then we got the Facebook fan page going. And, of course, you can go to my website is stenhousejr.com. And also Roush Fenway has a whole page for all the drivers, and it's a great website to check out, too. And then also if people want to ask questions and I can update it, they can go to cityfinancialracing.com and send in questions, and I'll answer them via video.
Cool, man. Hey, make sure you put a little donut mark on Trevor Bain's car and say that's from the guys at Race Day.
10-4, I'll do it.
All right, man. Hey, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., thank you so much for joining us here on Race Day.
Thank you.